Welcome back to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast. On play-by-play, Cameron Hobbs.
Oh, I'm on. Oh, I couldn't hear. We went dead in the ears. I couldn't hear. Sorry, folks. I could not hear a thing.
Color commentating, Adam Tips.
They need all the help they can get.
Sideline reporter, Robert Bob Jackson.
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm itching, man. I'm itching, dude.
Drew Smith behind the camera. On stats, Harvey the Hurricane Lusk. And running the show, fabulous Fabricio Salas.
Are you?
Before the lights, before the crowd, before the roar of the Friday night storm, there's one thing that defines us: loyal and true. Loyal to the grind, to the work, to every rep when no one's watching. True to our brothers, to our school, to the jersey on our backs. This isn't just football. This is family. This is fire. This is Falcon pride. We don't fold, we don't flinch, and we will never back down. Because here in Lake Dallas, we stand together. We fight. We win. And no matter the scoreboard, no matter the odds, we stay one thing above all else: loyal and true. This is our time. Our team. We are the Lake Dallas Falcons. Loyal and true.
And we are live from Lake Worth, where your Lake Dallas Falcons will be taking on the Lake Worth Frogs. And actually, with my guest here, I'm gonna hold off on him for a second, right? But we do have Bob on the sideline.
What's up, man? How's it going?
How are you?
I'm phenomenal. It's Friday Night Lights, dude. I'm feeling positive vibes down here.
Positive vibes only. We have Drew Smith behind the camera once again. Welcome back, Drew. Harvey, the Hurricane Lusk, running the stats for us. And, of course, behind the push panel over here, we have the fabulous Fabricio Salas making this beautiful production for all of you at home. I am Adam Tips. I will be your play-by-play guy, and I have a special guest. We've worked together a couple times, and that is going to be none other than Justin Smitty Smith.
Hey, glad to be back.
How are you, man?
I'm really good. I'm excited to be here. I cannot wait to see what the Falcons can do here in Bullfrog country.
Bullfrog country, as a beautiful dove flies over. I've been missing a lot of those recently. But anyway, that's a little side note there. Lake Dallas 2-1 taking on the 0-3 Bullfrogs. What kind of information you have for us? What kind of contest are you expecting here? Actually, we're not going to do that. Timeout. We're going to pause for the playing of the national anthem. So we will take a step aside. You are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast. what a beautiful national anthem here. And we're going to kind of go over a little bit last week, right? So that's what we're going to do before the national anthem. Lake Dallas taking on Kaufman in a pretty solid matchup there, where we saw Lake Dallas really more predominant on the ground, right? And you can kind of summarize a little bit, right? We had one guy kind of leading the way.
Yeah, it looks like Kevin O'Leary's senior running back for Lake Dallas last week. 37 rushes, 252 yards on the ground. It looks like the Falcons were able to amass 322 total yards rushing. They ran the ball 50 times last week, Tips?
Yes, 11 passes total in that game.
Wow.
11.
Wow.
Almost 200 yards, though. I will say that.
I mean, I'm a little bit surprised that number because you don't see it very often.
Especially with Lake Dallas.
But when you see the result, 252 yards from one player and then 322 total from the team, I'm not surprised they kept running the ball.
Yeah. So that was one thing, we were talking about, me and Bob were talking about that while we were watching and calling that game. Let's just stick with our bread and butter. And I do expect that tonight, as Cooper Denahai is getting ready to boot this ball hopefully to the back of the end zone.
30-yard game winner from him last week against Kaufman at home. How exciting was that?
What an absolute thriller. Probably I would say top 10 moment.
Of all time?
At least in football. Maybe not all time. As we have a little bit of a pause here. I'm not sure what we're waiting on. He's turning around to look at the clock that has 82 minutes on it. That's a long quarter.
Yeah.
It's only 12 minutes
I bet we
in high
get
school.
252 rushing yards in the first quarter.
First quarter.
That up there.
Yeah. There's the 12-minute. So, Cooper, there's the whistle. We are finally getting ready. And we are playing football on a beautiful Friday night in September. It's going to be fielded inside the 10. He's going to run it out kind of up the middle, making his way. He's going to be brought down well short of the 20-yard line for a great start to this contest for your Lake Dallas Falcons.
Yeah, it looks like Reed Van Zura, junior linebacker, was able to get down the field and put the first hat on the ball there for the Falcons. Good job.
Absolutely. And, Bob, I don't know if you've picked up any new little tidbits of anything on the defense. Is there any changes that you're expecting tonight, or you still kind of expect that 5 DB look?
I'm still going to expect the 5 DB look. I mean, let's be honest. Those are 5 of the best athletes that we've got on this team right now, and Coach trusts them to do their job, man up, and run with these guys. Lake Worth has a pretty athletic team, but we're structurally sound. I don't see any issues.
Well, Bob, we were just proven wrong as we come out in a 4-man safety. We are in a 4-3 defense here. In the shotgun, they motion guy across. It's a fake. It's going to come back the other side, and to our near sideline, it's going to be enough for a first down before he's finally pushed out of bounds by, I want to say, DJ Hicks. I'll give him some credit there, and maybe even Keenan Fort. And that's going to be enough to move the chains for the Frogs of Lake Worth.
Yeah, the Falcons bid on that. It looks like they just had a tough time staying home. They kind of a little bit of misdirection in the backfield, and they got fooled on that first play from scrimmage.
Absolutely, and this is also the first time we've seen this look out of the defense so far this year. So we'll see if Lake Worth, maybe we confused them a little bit, but their first play right off the rip, so positive yardage.
I may be like some of our listeners here. This may be their first game tuning in. It's not my first game tuning in. I caught last week and whatnot, but when you're saying this is our first time going from this look, what are we traditionally doing?
This year, Bob, I'm actually going to let you handle this, sir. Bob,
so
go ahead.
Basically, we've been in 3 down linemen and 3 linebackers, and then about 5 defensive backs.
Okay.
I'll finish after this play goes here.
Absolutely, and they actually going to have a little bit of a pause here. They're going to look to the sideline. They have doubles on each side. One's kind of more in a sniffer back, tight end look, just a little off tackle. Quarterback's going to walk to the line of scrimmage, bark some orders. It's going to be 2 receivers, ball signing screen, 1 to the top. He's a tight end. It's a play action. They're going to look to pass the ball down the field, and there's going to be an open spot. I don't have their roster, but 9's going to catch it, tuck the ball away. He's finally forced out of bounds by Agent Zero. They're going to be inside the 20-yard line, which puts them in red zone territory.
And I will say that's something we've seen the Falcons do a little bit of with play action this year. They lose the guy coming through the backside. That guy came from the other wing and then worked his way back up the sideline over here after a drag. And they've just got to read their keys, right? I mean, that's just a busted coverage.
Yeah, it looked like someone may have fallen. There was a Falcon down in the secondary on the ground when that ball was in the air. So I don't know, like you said, Bob, busted coverage, or maybe somebody got their feet tangled up. I'm not sure.
So Lake Worth kind of going slow here. They got trips in a little bunch set at the top side of your screen. Motion the running back around. We are looking like we're going to bring some pressure. Here's a snap. They're going to be boot, and it's another gut handoff, little counter here. And he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. by number 33, and that's going to be none other than Lane Hedges, your actual tackle leader for the team.
Yeah, middle linebacker there. He did a nice job. I mean, he was at the line of scrimmage. You're right, Tips. They were showing blitz, and as soon as that ball was snapped, he kind of made his way through the line and never took his eye off the ball. Good job making that tackle.
And I will say it also looks like we might have 4 down linemen because it looks like we've got a size advantage up front, and I think Lake Dallas wants to exploit that.
Absolutely. Snap. It's going to be another throw. They're going to throw it to the single side and kind of thrown to nobody over there. On the coverage, it's going to be number 4. That's Juan Garcia.
Good pressure there by number 62, Cameron Foote, junior defensive lineman. He was really getting some good push and kind of put that guard back in towards the quarterback and forced that ball out of the pocket. Good job there up front.
So, again, we have Lake Worth taking their time, and this is about their 4th different look they're showing us so far. It's going to be 2 receivers both sides of your screen. Still taking their time to get the play called. Finally calls out the play. They're going to motion the running back to the top side of the screen to give it trips. He's going to run a swing. Quarterback's going to scramble here. He's got some space if he can find. He's finally brought down. That might be enough for a first down. It's at least going to be close. Agent 0. That's Nathan Cornish on the play. And that's going to be enough to move the sticks. It's going to be first down and goal for Lake Worth.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback dropped back, and as soon as he decided to tuck it and run, it seemed like there wasn't a Falcon within 10 yards of him. Cornish was the closest, and his receiver did a nice job of putting a block on him and holding him up just long enough for Lake Worth to get that first down.
Absolutely. Trips top side of the screen. They're going to hand it up the middle to the running back. He's going to go in untouched for 6. Lake Worth going to take an early 6-0 lead over your Lake Dallas Falcons.
Good push up front from Lake Worth, and they were able to get to that second level on number 33, linebacker Lane Hedges, and, smooth sailing after that. Well, they only needed, 4 yards to get?
Yeah, it was only 4 yards. They just ran it up the middle. It's really the first time they truly ran it there. So, pending the point after attempt here by Lake Worth. Snap is up. It's going to be good enough, and so it's going to be 7-0 for Lake Worth, as they also have flashing LED lights at their stadium.
They know.
And we're actually going to stay here real quick because we've been kind of seeing a lot when it comes to the offense, right? A little bit of a 2-quarterback system, and if you really do look at the stats here, Smitty, it's pretty even.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like, who are our quarterbacks?
You have Cash Davis and you have Ben Allen.
Okay, number 2 and number 12. I'm just seeing these here.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, last week it looks like 2. Who's 2?
That's Cash Davis.
Cash threw 7 times. He was 6 for 7, and he did throw a pick, but 156 yards, and he had a long of 52, a touchdown as well. And then number 12, he threw 4 times. He was 2 for 4. He had a touchdown and an interception, 41 total yards. I'm excited to see this, man. A lot of good athletes playing on the field here tonight, and I'm hoping that the Falcons can show what they're made of.
Absolutely, and see Lake Worth here to kick the ball off, and they're kind of in this little pooch kick style where they just kind of barely punt the ball over to around between the 30 and the 40-yard line. It's going to go a little bit further near the 20. It's going to be fielded by DJ Hicks, one of our athletes. He's got to make one miss, and one little miss block is going to pin us around the 20. I think they're going to stop forward progress around the 24-yard line. That's where Lake Dallas is going to take over on offense.
Yeah, if Juan Garcia could have held on a little bit longer there, he might have been able to find some kind of a lane. But, hey, Falcons are going to start this drive, and we're looking to get some things moving here.
Absolutely, and Lake Dallas, like we were kind of discussing earlier, last week on the ground, absolutely dominant.
Yeah.
Right? There's still some really positive things that are taking place through the air and with our quarterbacks, but I would not be surprised here if that's the first thing we do is go right back to the ground, as Cash Davis is going to be the first quarterback in right now. To his right, you have Kevin O'Hary. 2 receivers, bottom side of the screen. Cash is going to get the ball. He's going to hand it off to Kevin, as we said. He's going to try to bounce it to the outside, and he's going to gain maybe a yard here. Or it looks like actually they might have bumped us up to the 25-yard line where we took over. So it's still going to be 2nd down and 10. With the clock now sitting at 9:20 and rolling.
Yeah, O'Hary.
O'Hary.
I'm excited to see him run the ball tonight, man. After the performance he had last week, I can't imagine how he was walking around school feeling this week. I mean, you put up 250 yards yourself.
He was
That's
probably
pretty
feeling
awesome.
he was probably feeling pretty sore.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
I can imagine.
He might just now be recovered enough, and he's like, all right, bet, just in time for the football game.
Well, do it again, young man.
Absolutely. Here's the snap. He's going to try to hand it off again. It's a little bit delayed. Takes his time. He's going to fall forward to pick up a couple here to bring up third down and about medium.
You know, Cash Davis, it was a fake, and he even went through with the fake after the ball was handed off. I'd almost like to see him sell that a little bit more.
Okay.
You know, to me, and I wasn't watching super closely, and again, this is the first game that I'm kind of in the booth, so I may be out of the swing of things, but it just seemed almost a little lackadaisical in that fake. Like, you kind of got to really sell it. Maybe get one of these linebackers to bite.
Absolutely.
Take a wrong step.
We're going to get two receivers, bottom side of your screen. One at the top, the one up there by himself is Young himself. Here's the snap. Probably going to be a play, actually. He's going to find Young, like as I call it out. It's going to be enough. It's going to be moved. He's up near the midfield, and that's where he's going to go down, where Lake Dallas is going to have enough to move the chains on a big pickup play.
Good pitch and catch there to Brett Young. Gavin Young, I'm sorry.
That's his older brother. You're used to that from us calling it.
You know what, and I want to retract my statement from the previous play after seeing his full throwing motion. It's very smooth. It's not lackadaisical at all. It's just a smooth motion. So, nice pitch and catch there. Good job getting the first down for the
Cash
Falcons.
Davis to Gavin Young for a gain of 23, where Lake Dallas moves into Lake Worth territory. We're going to have three receivers down at the bottom side of your screen. Young, again, up there on an island by himself. Cash Davis is in the shotgun with his running back. That's, well, here it's going to be handoff to him. It's actually a fake. They're going to throw it out to the flat. Try to pick up something, but there's three black jerseys there compared to the two white blockers.
Yeah. And it looks like, man, this secondary for Lake Worth, they got some size.
Yes.
There's some big guys back there. Is that what you're seeing from the field down there, Bob?
Yeah, I mean, number 7, number 1 playing safety, number 7 for Lake Worth. He's a tall guy, and then their line's pretty tall. 52,
Yeah.
14. I think that's 51 in the middle there. I mean, those guys are all at least 6 foot easy.
Yeah. 52 and 51 there as the D tackles. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, you're probably not throwing the ball over the middle too much if they get their hands up. I mean, those boys are tall.
Yeah.
And also, I wanted to say a point, too. Against Crum and DHS, we saw the Falcons run a lot of RPO. I'd love to see a little bit of that get worked back in.
We have two tight twins here. They're going to motion DJ Hicks around, kind of pitch it to him. He's going to find some space. Horse collar tackle, maybe. I don't think they're going to see it or call it because of the angle where the ref was.
He was in there.
It looked like
But
it from here.
It's a gain of, 3 to 4. It's going to bring up another third down and about 7, or this is fourth down, actually.
Third
I'm
down.
confused.
Third
It is
down.
third
Third
down.
down.
I was right. The thing flickered over to fourth, but this is kind of the same territory we just were on the other side where we had the pitch and catch from Davis to Young for a gain of 23.
6.5 minutes here to go in the first quarter. Frogs up 7-0 on the Falcons.
Absolutely. Trips bottom side of your screen. Cash, they got someone to jump. He is going to be offside, so they're going to heave it up for a one-on-one just outside of the reach of Gavin Young, but this should be a 5-yard penalty to at least make third down and short.
That one sailed on him a little bit. I mean, I know it was a free play. I understand all that. You know, he's just heaving it up there, seeing what could happen.
It may be a little contact as well with the DB and Young, knowing you're kind of on an island.
That's a good-looking ball.
It's pretty. It's
Yeah.
pretty.
I mean, when he gets it out of there, he gets it out of his hand fast, and it is a nice-looking ball coming out.
So it's going to bring up third down and 1. Lake Dallas now is just, biting at the bit. What can we do here? Well, the run game has been so dominant recently. I would say nothing short of that's probably what we're doing unless it's a play action. So we have the sniffer back in. We're going to hand it off to right up the middle. He's going to get more than enough for a first down to move the chains again for your Lake Dallas Falcons.
Yeah, good job there by that O-line, getting that push up front and moving the chains. Keeping this drive alive.
And I want you to notice something. Look at number 87 out there, all right? That's Nicholas Kowalski.
Okay.
You like that little neck pad he's got there?
Yeah, I do.
Some old school smash mouth football right there.
He's a football guy, isn't he?
That is a football guy.
He's a football guy.
That is a football guy. So Lake Dallas got enough to move the chains. They're going to be just outside of the 35-yard line. It's going to be the 37-yard line.
Yeah. I mean, is he one of our dogs? Is that dude just a baller?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the 87 is,
that
reminds
alone,
you of
right?
Kelsey,
Yeah.
like what a cool number, a cool position.
And he's in that sniffer back spot. We got twins that are tight on the top side of your screen. That's actually what they're doing on both sides. It's going to be a pass. There's pressure coming. Cash is trying to avoid. He's going to at least hold on to the football, but it's going to be a pretty large loss for Lake Dallas. It's going to be a loss of around 10 to bring up second down and 20.
And when he was scrambling to his right, I mean, when he took off, that ball was a little,
I got a little. That's why I said
got
he
a little
is
nervous as well.
That's why I said he is going to be able to tuck the ball away to at least just take the loss.
It seemed like at the last second he was able to put that thing away and hang on to it.
And Lake Dallas has had to change a couple things up on offense. We have the injury, right? So we have a couple extra little pieces out there that you're probably not used to, including number 27 that I don't even have listed on the roster here. So here's the snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. He's going to kind of force it outside. He's going to make it. Oh, but he slips. But he's going to fall down around the 40-yard line to bring up 3rd down and a while. Bob, I want to bring you in back here. All right, so these 3rd down, when you're outside the sticks, right, when you're looking at 3rd down and 11, 12, 13, all the way up to 15, what is a go-to play? What is a concept you'd really like to see the offense run here?
I mean, you just want to mitigate damage, right? Some people might think this is Madden. We'll just go deep, blow the top off. But I probably think we run tunnel screen here, probably some form of a screen pass, try to mitigate damage.
Absolutely. We're going to hear it's going to be boot down to the right. There's actually an opening. He doesn't see it, but we're going to throw it to the sideline to pick up some yardage. It's going to be just short, and this is a tricky spot. We know our kicker has a leg, but we also do have trust in our offense, and I think that's exactly what Coach Jason Young's going to do right here. He's going to keep the offense out there.
Yeah. Wind is blowing that way, too. It's to our back here, so I think it'd be more than enough for Cooper here.
Be a 45-yarder.
I mean, he's got the leg for it. He told us
60.
60. He kicked 60.
Really?
He can kick 60.
Wow.
He's never been in a game.
Hey, wasn't there a high schooler that hit a 64-yarder last week?
Yep.
Wow.
Crazy to think about, but
didn't a kid from Memorial kick 60 against us at home like
I think
2 years ago?
It was like, was it 60 or 59, something along those lines?
Well, here we go.
Cash Davis, he's in the shotgun here. He's going to hand it off, and we're going to be stopped, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Lake Dallas will go back on defense.
I like the call. You go there.
Yeah,
right? You like your guys.
Yes. I mean, you have a lot of trust in the guy that just put up a lot of yards last week.
Yeah, and I mean, that line's just got to get a better push up front, and I'm not sure. It seemed like it kind of got blown up before it even started.
Absolutely.
What it looked like here.
So Lake Dallas going to take over on defense where we saw the 4-3 last time, but I see 3 big men up front, and I think we're going to roll right back into what we've been running all year. And that's going to be that 5 safeties. Bob, can you confirm that? It sure looks like it,
I can confirm. I see, is that Ryan Young out there?
Yeah, so we have Ryan.
He was not out there the last series. I think they just wanted to see what they had with the 4 guys up front. And we're going to go back to, I believe, what they've been practicing all summer, all spring, and they're going to let it ride.
You know what? And I actually love what I just saw at Lane Hedges. He went out there. He dapped up everybody. He's like, hey, guys, what y'all saw that first drive, don't even worry about it, all right? This is new right here.
Yeah.
Here's the handoff. They're going to do that little gut handoff.
At that ball. I mean, throwing jabs in there, trying to punch that ball out. That's what the ref was giving them a talk about. Like, hey, like 2 punches is probably your max.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool that he didn't throw a flag on it, though, and they're just talking to the kids.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I thought it was actually going to be enough to move the sticks, but I guess they said the pile stopped a lot quicker. So 2nd down and 1. I expect a handoff here. Hard counting here.
Yeah, Davin Hopkins, senior defensive lineman, number 17, Davin Hopkins. And he was able to get upfield into the backfield and really cause him to move that ball back towards the middle.
And we've actually been saying his name a lot.
Yeah?
It's been 3 years now. He's a 3-year starter pretty much when it comes to Lake Dallas. So
I think he was a tight end
he was
doing it.
He was a running back.
Yeah?
He was a running back. Davin Hopkins, literally, I think that was against Emerson.
That dude's a baller.
Absolutely, but it is going to be enough to move the sticks.
I expect him to have a pretty big game. 58 and 59 on their line. Davin's a pretty big boy. I expect him to give them a long night.
Here's a snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. He's trying to force it outside, but he's going to kind of fill it between the tackles. It's going to go down for a gain of 5 to bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Bullfrogs. But there are some things for sure that we're saying. Sorry, I can't see the clock too well. If you want to help me out with that.
No, you're good. It's we got about a minute to go here in the first quarter. Frogs are up 7-0 over the Falcons.
Yep, so 2nd down and 5. Lake Worth there's no tempo in this offense that we have seen so far. It has been very slow. Look to the sideline, get that play clock all the way down inside about 17, then walk to the line of scrimmage and maybe snap it around 10. 2 receivers bottom side of your screen. Possible false start. They did not see it. But they're going to try to hand the ball off. And Davin Hopkins, as you were talking about, absolutely laying the wood right there.
Save that first down there, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Looks like we got an injured Falcon on the field. It's number 15 hobbling around, Josiah Greenidge. the junior defensive lineman.
And he's going to be able to get off. So we did get the sub in there. That's 24. That's Noel Perez we were talking about earlier.
Okay.
So he goes in. We have somebody else asking, hey, please,
Has he got the long hair?
So that's going to draw us to the end of the first quarter where Lake Dallas is trailing to the Bullfrogs 7-0. We're going to pay some bills here. You are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
At the Battery Company, they're more than a battery supplier. They're a legacy of service, values, and community spirit based right here in Lake Dallas. With over 50 years of family history in Lake Dallas, their story is woven into the fabric of this town and built relationships that span generations. The Battery Company, their mission? To deliver dependable power solutions with a commitment to quality, integrity, and service. Visit tbcbattery.com to learn more about the Battery Company. Craving fresh, hot, and fast? Chicken Express has you covered. Dive into golden fried chicken, crispy tenders, and those famous sides you love, like our creamy mashed potatoes and sweet tea brewed just right. Whether it's lunch, dinner, or a snack on the go, Chicken Express serves up comfort food with southern flavor and fast service. No shortcuts, just real delicious meals every time. Swing by Chicken Express today, where great taste takes the express lane.
Welcome back to the award-winning Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
All right, we're back here. Second quarter. Falcons trail 7-0 to the Lake Worth Bullfrogs. Falcons had the ball one time during the first quarter. They got 2 first downs, 39 total yards, and eventually gave it up on downs around their own, around the Bullfrogs' 30-yard line. Here they are now trying to get a third down stop around midfield.
Absolutely. They're in the shotgun here. They have a sniffer back, something we're used to if you're seeing white jerseys. How hard count. There was I saw the
false
center
start?
move. That should be a false start. The head bob. The head bob was a little too much, so it's going to be a false start on the offense. That's going to back them up 5 yards to give Lake Dallas a little bit extra breathing room to try to force a fourth down here.
Oh, that's huge. That type of
Enormous.
penalty right there. It's hard when you look at penalties at the end of a game and you see a team rack up 10, 12, 13 penalties. It just becomes a number in a glob of stuff and stats. That right there, you got to see how much 5 yards impacts a game. This is a one-score game, and it was 3rd and short, and now they just got backed up to where I feel like the defense just got a lot of confidence in this play.
And now it's starting to feel like, with how slow they're going, the clock's been running a lot of this game with them running it, not really throwing it. The whole first quarter's gone in the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
This has to be exactly what they were doing when they're watching film. How fast we are, and we were really slow last week. You have to think that's the exact same thing. They're like, let's give them a taste of their own medicine. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8, maybe 3rd down and a long 7. They're going to throw it out to the flats a little high. He's brought down. He's going to be short.
He's short.
They're waving. It's going to be a first down. They're going to move it. So it is going to be a first down for Lake Worth, where Lake Dallas is going to have to continue to stay on the field.
Yeah, number 1 there, DJ Hicks made a nice job closing out and making the tackle. Just too little, too late for the Falcons there.
And a little bit on me as well. I kind of thought the stick was for the 45-yard line.
We got a weird
there.
angle. It's
So
always hard from the box.
It's a little off, but they did only need – oh, yeah, Harvey's cleaning the glass for us up here. We could show y'all the box, but we won't. It's okay. Again, really slow. Lake Worth here. It's going to be a snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. They're going to try to go, and I've kind of lost where the runner is. Oh, he's absolutely sniffed out. 24. That's Noel Perez with the stop, as well as I want to kind of give some credit here. I think that was Tess Shitu as well on the stop. Both of those guys standing them up for a gain of only about 1.
Yeah.
2nd down and 9.
24 was able to really make some hay back there in the backfield.
He's even widening the shoulder. Maybe that pop, a little stinger there. He's winding the shoulder up. We're all good. So 2nd down and 9. We're going to have 2 receivers at the bottom side of your screen. 1 receiver at the top. The quarterback, again, barking orders at his line. They do have a tight end on the top side of your screen. Here's a snap, and it's going to be a pass looking deep across the middle. And number 1's got the reception. He's made a couple Falcons miss. Young going to finally bring him down after a pitch and catch of roughly 28 yards.
Yeah, somewhere right around there. And, man, right when he caught the ball, he broke a tackle, and I wish he was able to bring him down right there. 23-yard pickup for the Bullfrogs, and they're marching.
I should go ahead and put a little, just to be fair, every time I say a number, give or take about 5 yards. So I was pretty spot on there.
I think the Falcon faithful gives you a little grace there, too.
Yeah, they can, normal color commentator, going to play-by-play. First time I've done it this year.
I'm just a spectator tonight.
Absolutely. They motion the guy across, and it's that little delayed gut again, and he's going to be brought down. 44.
8. Sorry.
Oh, 8. Well, you could have just done that on one hand, but number 8, that's Test G2 again.
How do I do 8 on one hand?
Sign language. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Clock it.
Clock it. We're going clock. All right.
9:45 here to go in the second quarter. Falcons trail 7-0.
Again, 2 receivers, bottom side of your screen. There's a tight end. Gotta wonder. I'm going to actually bring Bob in on that, but it's going to be a handoff at the middle. They found a big lane. He's made a couple guys miss before absolutely being leveled. That's Davin Hopkins again.
Oh, my gosh.
I know that hurt. I mean, he sized him up.
He spun
Goodness.
into him. He kind of got whipped around and spun right into Davin Hopkins. He's hurting.
Yeah, absolutely. And Bob, I don't know if you've noticed, because the black jerseys, kind of hard to see. Maybe some guy gets lost. Is that tight end somebody that's been kind of leaky, kind of exploiting anything on the defense there?
A little bit. I mean, I think he's the one who had the big catch. I could be very wrong. But, yeah, I mean, he's just shifting from sniffer back up to tight end.
And now he's at the bottom side of your screen all alone. Trips to the bottom. He's going to throw it out to the flat where number 26, one-handed catch. Absolutely. He's going to make some guys miss, fall near the line of gain, and he's going to be inside the 10 where you're going to have first down and goal for Lake Worth.
Man, it seems like the Falcons are having a tough time tackling right now. The first guy that gets to him.
Maybe there's some slick jerseys.
Hey, maybe so.
Maybe some Vaseline up jersey.
It's interesting, man. I remember a time when Lake Dallas had some jerseys that looked like that. I feel like it was back in the day, like
clock ticking inside of
mid-2000s.
Inside of 8:37. First down and goal to go for Lake Worth. Lake Dallas is trying to bite down and not gain up anything else. They're going to motion the sniffer back across the pattern. And it's that, again, little, man, we're starting to finally sniff that out. Bob, break down that Test G2 on the stop again.
8.
Hey, you learned.
I learned.
You learned. But, Bob, break down a little bit. When they do that little counter step, right, they open up to kind of go. What is something they're looking for here?
I mean, it's just a full misdirection. I mean, there's pretty much sliding the offensive line right. Linebackers read right or left to them. Everybody reads left, and they're just going back the other way. They're just trying to get him lined up one-on-one with whether that's the safety coming down or the backer out there. I mean, they're not expecting to break a whole thing, but, I mean, 7 yards is good.
Absolutely. They're going to throw it to the one-on-one side of the screen down here. It's thrown up. Oh, almost a one-hand catch, but he bobbled a little bit, and that was enough to give Lake Dallas. It's going to be third down.
He was trying to time it up to go up with one hand and drag that toe while he brought the ball in, and he just wasn't able to. It was a really nice effort there by that wideout, but luckily the Falcons got a chance to defend on third down here.
Absolutely, and you can see our DC, Coach Kai Edwards, at the bottom of the screen, calling out the coverage he's wanting. Lake Worth motioning some guys across to try to get at least twins at the bottom side of the screen. Technically, there's twins at the top side of the screen as well. Again, tight end number 8 for Lake Worth here. We can't lose him with any motions or misdirections. Taking their time.
We got to get some pressure on this quarterback.
Assuming we're going to have play action here, they're probably going to try to sneak someone out.
Yeah, number 1 with a big play earlier in the game as well, and that's going to be DJ Hicks up there with him on an island. They're going to motion it across, pitch it out to him. Just got to make a tackle, and we are. So let's still bring up fourth down and goal to go. We have no information at all, and that tackle was made by number 4, Juan Garcia of the Falcons. And we have not seen anything with special teams yet. I do see the kicker out there. He was kicking earlier. So we're going to see what range Lake Worth has in their field goal.
They got their starting quarterback out there holding. That's always a little dicey, if you're the defense. That means he can make something happen.
Absolutely. Snap is down. It's up. It's blocked. DJ Hicks with the block. He's going to try to scoop and score, but we're just going to fall on it, and we're going to take over just shy of the 35-yard line. DJ Hicks, have yourself a moment, young man.
Huge play for the Falcons right there as they're going to get the ball at the
quarterback. We have 2 receivers, bottom side of the screen. I do not have a name for number 27 at the top side of your screen. It's blank. Sorry about that, young man. Cash Davis in the shotgun here. We have a sniffer back and a running back to his right. It's going to be a delayed handoff. That's going to be Bryce Thurman. He's a little bit quicker.
Yeah, it's a different running style there. Thurman is able to really just gear up and hit those holes hard. I'm excited to see what this offense can do on their second drive of the day.
It's going to be a gain of about 7 for Bryce Thurman there. Bring up 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, the Falcons' offense needs to find some momentum, get something going here.
And there wasn't a lack of it either on that first drive. It just kind of pittered out right there.
I would agree. I would absolutely agree with you.
2 receivers top side of the screen. We're going to motion our sniffer back across. Cash Davis handed off to Bryce Thurman, trying to get wide. He's going to cut it back up the middle, just where on the tackle is. Break near the 50-yard line. He's going to be a little bit short. I'm going to mark him down at around the 49.5. But that's going to be enough for the first down for the Falcons.
Hey, I got some breaking news for you.
Okay.
Number 27 is Isaiah Bentoncourt. Got called up from JV, actually, because we had an injury. So that's who's out there. Isaiah Bentoncourt is number 27.
I think he's on the 2 deep there, Tips. Thank you, Bob. See, that's
Bentoncourt.
That is good sideline reporting, dude.
I go to work, man. I go to work. I earn my paycheck down here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? No money's worth of
You're
it.
like the Adam Schefter of Lake Dallas High School football sideline.
Breaking news.
DJ Hicks is down here, the inside receiver. That's the guy to look for. It's going to be a handoff. No, it's not. It's going to be thrown out to DJ Hicks like I was calling him out. Oh, nice shifty little thing. He's going to fall forward, finally go down at around the 45-yard line. It's going to be a gain of a long 5, just shy of 6 maybe. No, I'll give him 6. So it'll be 2nd down, 4 for Lake Dallas.
He made the first guy miss, and then it took 2 Bullfrogs to get him down. He almost broke out of that tackle. He just kind of tripped himself up a little bit, and, boy, that would have been fun to see him go down the sideline.
And what an eye by me to call him out and immediately go to him as well. You know, not to toot my own horn, but
you're a
here I
football
am.
guy.
I'm a football guy. Here you go. Handoff. Looks like it's going to Thurman up the middle. It is. And he's going to be dragged forward with that little leg drop tackle. It's going to go enough.
Interesting.
So it's going to be at the 39-yard line, but first down.
They got a
the
little
Falcons.
something here with Thurman.
Man, we have it's been nice. He was out last week, unfortunately. So that's
they
why.
did miss him. 252 yards. I mean, that's impressive. But to see him get back in the flow of the game, and they're not just locked in on giving it to O'Harry every single time.
Absolutely.
You know, after a performance like that last week, you would think that you're going to be getting a steady dose of number 5, but so far Thurman is looking very strong.
Absolutely. Twins to the bottom of your screen. We're going to motion DJ Hicks across. We're going to give it to him. No, we're not. It's going to be a little play action. It's going to be Young. Wide open. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Falcons.
Nice pitch and catch there. Cash to Young. Unreal. I mean, I can't believe he was able to pull away and get to the end zone there. I thought he was going to get caught, but he's got some speed.
He runs one of the best slant routes I think I've seen. I mean, he just sells that outside move and comes back inside. And like you said, when he catches that ball, see you later.
Great job there by the Falcons.
And the point after attempt is going to be brought to you by Hunsucker Legal Group. Hunsucker to snap the ball. It's up, and it is good. We have a tie ball game at 4:01 left in the second quarter. Your score, Frogs 7 and your Lake Dallas Falcons 7. You are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
When life takes an unexpected turn, Hunsucker Legal Group is by your side. They know navigating the legal system can be overwhelming. That's why they're here to guide you every step of the way. With a personalized approach, Hunsucker Legal Group ensures you receive the justice you deserve. Call Hunsucker Legal Group today for a free consultation and let them help you get back on track. Hunsucker Legal Group, your trusted legal partner. No, wait. Make sure you listen to this. Secure your future with the Tucker Shea Agency. They offer personalized insurance solutions to protect what matters most to you, whether it's your home, car, or business. The experts at the Tucker Shea Agency are there to provide coverage you can count on. So remember, call the Tucker Shea Agency today.
All right, 7-7 ball game, 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. We got a close one. That was a really, really nice pass. Cash Davis to Gavin Young for a 38-yard touchdown. Cooper Denahai capping it off with an extra point, and the Falcons are back in business.
Absolutely. Speaking of Cooper, here's his kick. It's going to be a little bit short of the 20. It's going to be fielded and returned out to near the 30. I'm going to give him the 30-yard line. That's where the Bullfrogs of Lake Worth will take over on offense.
Juan Garcia with the tackle there on kickoff. Good job by that young man, wrapping him up. See what this defense can do. Big 1-7 rolling out there. Davin Hopkins. Bob, have you checked on that young man that was tackled by him on the last drive? And when I say tackled, I mean
leveled,
obliterated.
Yeah, I went over there. I checked on him. He kind of looked like an accordion afterwards. He was flattened pretty good, but they were trying to air him back up.
If there are any Davin Hopkins fans out there in Falcon land, rewind the tape about 5, 6, 7 minutes, whatever it is, and you will see a play that will make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. That was something else.
That's going in his huddle tape right there to send to all the
recruiters.
Dude,
that was awesome. Here we go. Let's see what this Falcon defense can do.
Yeah, Lake Worth taking over at the 30-yard line in their own territory. We got 2 receivers at the top side of the screen, and again, that tight end, he's at the bottom side here. They're going to motion a man across. They're going to let him clear to be the solo receiver at the bottom. It's going to be a handoff coming down to the short side of the field. He tries to spin back into the play, and he's finally stood up by a flock of Falcons.
Flock of flying Falcons.
Flock of flying Falcons. It's going to be a short gain, so it's going to be second down. I'll say a long 8.
Flock of flying Falcons. You ever do any of those voice exercises, warm up the tongue a little bit?
I know Cameron does.
Red leather, yellow leather.
He loves that. Speaking of which, we do have to kind of – Cameron Hobbs, unfortunately, we had to suspend him. For his behavior.
No, we didn't.
No, he's just got prior commitments, unfortunately. So they're throwing it to the short side of the field, and a lot of people there. That's going to be Dallas, and is that DJ? No.
That's 11.
That's 11. So 11 being I said Keaton Ford. That's not his name. His name is Keenan Fort.
Keenan Fort. Nice job. Wrapping up, making a tackle
absolutely. 2 assisted half tackles there. Third down and 4 for the Bullfrogs. And this is right. You want to see your defense get off the field and give your offense another chance to put more points up before halftime.
We got 2.5 minutes to go in this first half. This game's flying by.
Yeah, and they're going to throw it out to the flat there. Make a tackle. It delayed him enough to get the rest of the crew there. His shoe did come off. They're going to give that to him, but it's going to be enough to move the sticks. Ball right at the 45-yard line.
They're able to find some spaces out there when they're throwing the ball around. It seems like there's a lot of open field.
And it's got to be a mixture of some of the looks, right? We've seen a lot. Well, think of some of the things they've done. A lot of play action, that little delayed handoff where he just opens and goes back up the middle. It's really keeping the defense at bay here to send a bunch of pressure. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. So Lake Dallas currently tied with the Lake Worth Bullfrogs 7-7. We're going to take a step aside. You are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
At D1 Training, we deliver purpose-driven programming designed to help you reach your goals while training like an athlete, no matter your age or skill level. Our approach is rooted in sports science, led by expert coaches, and built around accountability, intensity, and measurable progress. Whether you're a student athlete trying to make a team or an adult rebuilding strength and confidence, we train with intention, set goals, achieve results.
In need of legal help? Hunsucker Legal Group is here for you. Their dedicated team fights for your rights and ensures you get the justice you deserve. Call today for a free consultation. Hunsucker Legal Group, your trusted legal partner.
Touchdowns and support, that's what Lake Dallas football is all about. Proudly sponsored by Lorenz Contracting, your trusted general contractor and roofing experts. For top-notch construction and roofing solutions, visit Lorenz Contracting at russroofing.com. That's RUSS roofing.com.
Hey folks, Justin Smitty Smith here. Wanted to let you guys know to get those kiddos signed up for all LCFCA activities this fall. Sign-ups are going on now. Make sure to get them enrolled as soon as possible. Thank you.
We're back. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Tie ball game 7-7. That was not the real me doing that commercial. You know that, right?
Really?
I don't know.
Is
That's
that breaking
fake
news?
That's fake
It
news.
was at least me a few years ago.
The motion a guy across, number 1, goes toward the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a play thrown, and it was a screen. I thought it was what it was. Finally going to be brought down. That's going to be a gain of half yard, a yard to bring up 2nd down and 9.
Huge tackle there, Agent Zero. That thing could have busted for a few more yards, and he pretty much stopped him after a gain of 1. Great job. Great job getting to the outside.
And the reason why I was confused and I hesitated on saying it was a pass, when the quarterback just looked like he was turning around and running away. I mean, they had to be getting ready for a little screen there. 3 receivers at the bottom. One's going to go out there with the sticks. It's a guy I'm looking at. Number 8's down the field all alone. DJ Hicks is trying to catch up, but the quarterback sails. And there was a lot of pressure in the backfield as well. You have, of course, the guy that you are just having the time of your life watching him
Having
right now.
the time of my life. Davin Hopkins, 1-7. He was able to put the quarterback on the ground. Great job getting to him. Great job pressuring the quarterback. And that's what happens when you can get in the quarterback's face and you can put pressure on the quarterback in high school. More times than not, you're going to have a pretty good outcome if you're the defense.
Absolutely. Number 15, that's going to be Josiah Greenidge as well on the pressure. But, man, Davin Hopkins right now is flying around this football field. And I want everybody to know he's a D lineman.
He's a D lineman.
Flying.
Get that. 1:15 here to go in the second quarter.
Now, he did play. There's going to be a timeout here by Lake Worth. We're actually going to take a step aside real quick. You are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
Hey, Lake Dallas football fans, it's game time. And while you're cheering on the Falcons, United Rentals is here to make sure your next project gets the winning edge. Whether you're tackling a big renovation, a home improvement project, or even setting up an event, United Rentals has the equipment you need to get the job done right. From excavators to aerial lifts, we've got you covered with top-notch gear and unbeatable service. Gear up for success and let United Rentals be your MVP.
At Treehouse Academy, learning feels like an adventure. From preschool to after-school programs, they create a safe, fun, and nurturing environment where kids grow academically, socially, and emotionally. With experienced teachers, hands-on learning, and plenty of playtime, the Treehouse Academy is more than a school. It's a place to grow. Treehouse Academy, quality care for all children. Located right here in Corinth, Texas.
And welcome back to Bullfrog Stadium. I don't have the exact name, but 3rd down and 9 here after their timeout. They're going to motion number 8 across in that sniffer back position. It's going to be play action, and everybody's got someone on them, which is good, but falling in just outside of the receiver's hand. That's going to bring up 4th down and long. And, Smitty, I kind of want to throw it to you. I want you to go a little football spiel here, right? So 4th down long. You probably expect them to punt it. What is something you would like to see our offense, the Falcon offense, do here with a full set of timeouts and probably most of the length to go if, we filled the punt, of course?
Yeah, we're going to get the ball with a little under a minute left. We got 3 timeouts. I mean, we're going to have to obviously be throwing the ball. We're going to need to throw to the outside. We're going to have to stop the clock without using all of our timeouts immediately and move the ball down the field. So look for Cash Davis in this offense to be really humming around out there and throwing, make something happen.
Yeah, as we await this punt, it's going to be punted away. It's short and a line drive. We're going to let it go.
Get in there.
Wow, how was...
Oh, no. That's a touchdown.
No, it's not. He got pushed into it and ripped into it. That should be our ball. Yep. So that's right. But, theoretically,
Get away.
Yeah.
Don't make the ref have to make that call.
Absolutely. But here's another little wrinkle. Didn't mean to throw your way, but Cooper's got a leg on him. We just talked about it.
You guys said 60
Theoretically,
yards.
he says he can make a 60-yarder.
Now, Bob, this would be going into the wind, right?
Correct. Going into the wind. I'm sorry, yes.
Okay.
Going back the other way, going into the wind.
So, I mean, we're going to have to get down around the 30-yard line before we think about kicking a field goal.
Yeah, and even worse, we're inside our own 10.
Hey.
We're at the 5. You know what? So it's just a longer way. It's just going to be an awesome 95-yard drive.
Are you trying anything here? You've got, one timeout? How many? We got 3 timeouts,
We
right?
should have 3 timeouts.
Are you airing it out here, or
Absolutely.
are you just running and getting out of the half?
I think
you know what, Bob and
where the ball
Smitty,
is right now.
Y'all argue.
I think we're going to try to make something happen.
I think you see what happens on 1st and 2nd, but I don't think you force it, do you?
No.
Yeah,
no.
I mean, you're not dropping back and airing it out is what I mean.
No.
So Cash Davis is actually going to be standing in the end zone since he is still in the shotgun. We have a sniffer back. We're going to hand it off up the middle. O'Harry, yep, up the middle. He's going to fall forward for a couple, and there's not a lot of tempo here
Now the clock's running, and it looks like we're just going to be happy with the tie ball game going into halftime. And we're going to run some more plays. Don't get me wrong, but we're not trying to maximize these 49 seconds.
Yeah, I see.
We got 30 seconds and rolling as we go.
I would say one more handoff here, and that's going to end the half. Go to halftime 7-7. So we'll see. They're going to victory here. So, yeah, this is going to be a kneel out for the end of the half. And there it is. So that's going to take us to halftime, right? Stay tuned. Sorry about the video. It's a little bit delayed. There is no internet in this stadium, so we're having to go off a hotspot. And when no one was here, it was so smooth. I promise you. Unfortunately, everybody finally showed up to the game, so we're pulling more signal from the towers. But Lake Dallas tied with Lake Worth Bullfrogs 7-7. You are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
We'll be right back with the award-winning Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
Way more professional.
I mean, we're just calling a football game. You know, it's a weird game. The fact that it's 7:50 right now and it's halftime is like running the play clock way down. I'm excited to see like a close game. Like, I was hoping that it wasn't going to be 60-0 It's hot in there.
It's funny. I walk in and I'm like, oh, it's good.
You guys didn't want me to do the halftime interview? Just skip that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I was like, what the heck?
Oh.
I literally was right there with Coach, and I said, Coach, you're good. You can go. He's doing good. I said, yep, guess so.
My bad.
But he just...
I forgot.
No,
Dude,
he's
it's so hot in
he's
there.
quick, though. You guys have quick triggers sometimes. Cameron does it, too, where he'll just be like, boop, and I was like, dog, we had a thing. He's like, oh, yeah.
My bad.
You're good. No, y'all are good. I wasn't upset. I was just like, oh, they forgot.
Hey, Bob. Hey, if we win, we'll do a post game.
You can.
But like, signal me or just literally chime in and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna get coach."
I was ready, and then I was like, "Wait, you went to commercial?" And I was like, and then it cut back to this, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I think we're gonna go." And I was like, "Oh no, that's for the band." I was like, "They're gone." I was like, "They're gone."
I totally forgot about it.
You're good. Like you said, you're like, "Yeah, I don't." You're not. It's not normally your job to remember
You
that.
should have just done your own show.
I should have just talked to him. Like, yeah, nobody heard that. That was just us.
So, if you want to, at some point, like coming out, I know he watches the kids, but if you at any time or possibly go down and be like, hey, can we have like a quick summary real quick, and then you can still debrief.
For sure. What are the vibes? What are the vibes down here from the crowd about the game so far?
It's been quiet. It's just hot.
I mean, it feels better out here.
Not in there.
No, I just went in there for a second. I was like, never mind. There's nothing for me in here.
That's why we can't.